welcome back to my channel. Today I will be making black beans with rice. So I just want to go ahead and show you. Not making a lot of rice. I do have some water in this pot, and into my water I have the black beans that I rinsed off, washed off already. I have a green onion and garlic that I smashed down. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the pot, and I'm going to let it come to a boil. And once it comes to the boil, I'm going to go ahead and reduce my stove down to a number 2, and I'm going to allow it to cook until our beans get nice and tender. Then I'll come back and show you how to make the rice. All right, guys, our beans, they're cooked. I separated them. Now to this pot, I went ahead and add some oil. Into my oil, I'm going to add some of my Haitian épis. And if you don't know how to make épis, I do have 2 videos up on how to make épis. And to this, I'm going to go ahead and add some cloves. I'm going to let my épis fry. Then I'll go ahead and add my cooked beans. All right, guys, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add my beans. I'm not going to add all, maybe half of my beans, because I'm not making that much rice, guys. I can save this for something else. And I am using grapeseed oil. Now to my beans, I like to kind of season my beans so it can have a nice flavor. I'm going to go ahead and add some chicken base. I do not use Maggi cubes, so I do use this non-MSG chicken base, which gives it a nice flavor. And I'm going to also go ahead and season it with a little bit of my Haitian seasoning. And if you don't have that where you're located, you can go ahead and just add some complete seasoning. You could just go ahead and add this, which is complete seasoning. It's similar, but just have a couple more things extra in the Haitian. I'm going to go ahead and add some adobo, like this. And then we're going to stir. I'm going to go ahead and add some black pepper, guys. And now I'm going to add the liquid that I have my beans boiling in. I'm going to give it a stir. I'm going to add just a little bit more liquid. That's good. And now what you want to do is go ahead and give your liquid a taste to see what's missing. Guys, all it needs is just a little salt. But I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to come to a boil first and taste it again. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is add just a little bit of coconut milk. Guys, you know I like to use the coconut cream, but I find this coconut milk is very delicious with the rice. So I'm going to add some like that. And this one has like a nice coconut taste to it. And when you look at the ingredients in the back, it's actual coconut milk, so it's not an extract. Yep, that tastes so good. So we're going to allow this come to a boil, and then I'll add just a little salt, and then I'll show you what I do next. Now to my liquid, I'm going to add some fresh parsley and thyme. If you want, you can go ahead and tie that together, but I don't mind it breaking into my rice. So that's good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of salt, like that. And that should take it to where it needs to be. I will be using a basmati rice. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my basmati rice. And guys, I do not measure when I cook. So if you do not know how to eyeball your rice in the liquid, just use the 2-to-1 ratio. So it would be 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. All right, guys, as you can see, our liquid has come to a boil. My rice is washed. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my pot. And based on my experience, I can tell that I'm going to need just a little bit more rice, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and wash off just a little bit more rice, and then I'll come back and show you what I do next. All right, guys, I'm adding the rest of my rice in like this. My phone never fails to not ring. Okay, guys, this should be enough rice. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a stir, just 1 stir, making sure all of the grains are not stuck together. So we're gonna let this cook and let the water reduce a little bit. And once the liquid reduces, I'll come back and show you what I do next. All right, guys, as you notice, the liquid started to reduce. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is take my spoon and just kind of scrape the bottom, making sure that our rice is not stuck. And now I'm gonna reduce my stove to a number 2 and just let it cook from this point on. I'm gonna add my scotch bonnet. Then I'm gonna add my parchment paper. I'm gonna trap in the steam, and once it cooks, I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like. All right, guys, just wanted to show you what our rice looked like. Guys, you see that? It looks fabulous. We'll go ahead and remove our scotch bonnet. And all you want to do is just kind of fluff up your rice, guys. Do you see that? Our rice is nice and fabulous. All right, guys, here is our delicious, delicious black bean and rice, guys. It is very, very tasty. It has a nice hint of the coconut in the background, guys. Until next time, please like, comment. Do not forget to subscribe.